So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. He has found the way through. And it's Zico. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Figo. Cruyff, and this is Cruyff, shoots! And he's there to belt it away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Doué, engages and forces him off the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Milan already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm. Zico!
Milan have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
That looks a decent ball. Cruyff just eases him off the ball. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's found the way through. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Gerrard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Threads one in. Ball in towards the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking to play him in. Messi looking to receive it in space. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Good pressure, determined, intense. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Zico is eyeing up his options in the middle. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Doué. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Figo. Baresi proves too strong. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's a goal kick. Nicely intercepted. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Deftly away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Here comes the cross. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things... And Cruyff! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Played into space. Figo picks it up out wide. Mateus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Baresi. And it's Zico. And it's Messi. Serginho does really well there, strong defending. Doué. Pass somewhat off target. Guti.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
This looks promising. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely feet. Messi! What a save by Seaman! Deftly away.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. crunching tackle. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's a promising position, in towards the back stick. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's really well cleared. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Lahm. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And this is Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rijkaard has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, super ball! Vigo gets flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. No, it's come to nothing. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to get it clear. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. Mateus. He's got away. And a chance! Cruyff is flagged offside. Now it's Guti. He's picked his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got rid. Goes looking wide. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Cruyff. Howson too strong for his opponent there. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He is through here. And Cruyff! Oh, he's done it! Whoa, would you believe that? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14. À sa place, le numéro 22.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's taking no chances there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Zico. He's had a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Le numéro 15. Attention, changement.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away.
Oh, big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
How could they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Le numéro 19. Messi! 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 Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20.
Paris Saint-Germain have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Gently done. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cruyff. Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That is good strength. And here's Rijkaard.
Minutes de temps additionnel.
Great ball, and he's in here. There's the header! It's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Fiore. We are into overtime. Thuram.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Always onto this. And this is Ribéry. Ribéry! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that's that. Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Milan really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers...
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Looking for the run. Engages and forces him off the ball. This is a promising build-up. He is through here. Real chance! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. And he whips it in. Chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Figo. And here's Pizarro. Figo.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pizarro. And he welcomes it in. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Always goal side. Decent chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply. Well, they're Pizarro! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And a header! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Gerrard. Oh, it's come loose. Gerrard. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Can he get it through? Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Serginho flings it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Hops for safety. Figo. Now it's Pizarro. And he's running through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cruyff with a real chance. Cruyff! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gerrard applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
Dunkirk with the corner, there first. Havertz with the clearance. Oh, sweet feet. Crosses it in here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Dunkirk find a position of real strength now. Neatly clipped into space. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, look, takes a shot! And it's in! And he is just ripping it up! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper who was let...
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Dunkirk benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Threads one in. Oh, good ball! Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Tries to pass it through, chips it through, thinks about the shot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Dunkirk have themselves a chance from the spot. Bayer must save this. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Oh, what a mistake! And now they can clear their lines. And that brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Dunkirk really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Dunkirk are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So the action resumes. Hazard. Vardiol. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now who's going to be first to this? Zielinski pokes it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. And he's gone looking for safety. Bigo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Serginho. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! And he's spooned it over the bar.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Dunkirk benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Oh no, what has happened here? Pizarro. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And a chance! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Gerrard delivers. Punched away. Rivaldo does really... Can he finish? And a neat finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He leaps for it! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shot! He's put it wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Oh, good climb! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson getting this one clear. Tries to pass it through. Best wants to run onto this. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dunkirk are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a sharp pass. That's been cut out, well played. The less said about that pass, the better. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a
Towering header! It's there! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's a little... Oh, what has happened here? Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. Leicester clears. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Deco. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vigo does really well to win the ball there. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Dunkirk are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And the shot! And that was very necessary. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He has found the way through. Ibrahimovic, at best, stood up well to him there. Dunkirk have it back and can go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Toure calmly anticipates. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Figo. That's a smartly directed ball. And he's had it nicked away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And pull it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Beckham, and that has left him in a heap. Serginho concedes a free kick for that, and he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
What a save by Seaman! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. Desai. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide. And a header!
Has been indicated.
Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That's the throw. Chiellini gets a foot in here, and he's heaved it away. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Dunkirk looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Marcel Desailly. Number 14, Seedorf. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 28, Cannavaro. Number 8, Mateus. Number 11, Pele.
So we're off again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Best! Oh, he's hit the bar! Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they've got rid. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Hullet, looking for the run, and he shoots! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely spread. Now it's Beckham. Has crossed into the middle. Toure gets it away. El Paso Locomotive get their fourth corner. He leaps for it! And that has been knocked clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cross in. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Almost an hour gone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nesta. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Pele is herring after that one. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's a sharp little ball here. Nesta looking to play him in. Now it's Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cleared without hesitation. Mateus. Ronaldinho.
Substitution.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's been shipped out wide. And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out towards the flank. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Beckham. And that is headed for the middle. Rashford. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Neymar. Cafu. Oh, such a clever touch. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Gerrard picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini, deftly out wide, and it's Ronaldinho. Toure makes the interception. Gerrard, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Can he get it through? That's good vision. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Comes out and deals with it.
Time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kaká! And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
So
of
what do you
anybody
take
who's
away
found
from it all,
themselves
Jim?
a little lost
Dunkirk.
today.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Now it's Doué. Gullit. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Dunkirk are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Stood up well to him there. Yeah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice physical challenge. Doué has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's rising! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been cut short. Azar. Roberto Carlos. The cross. Tries to get it clear. Doué was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, here we go. It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Dunkirk restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zanetti. That's going across goal. Thuram with the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zanetti. Gerrard. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. Shot could be... Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Gerrard. Zanetti. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. It's Van Basten! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Baresi cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Toure does really well there. He is strong. Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Dunkirk leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Threads one in. Doué. And he's being shifted off it. Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ronaldinho has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Marquinhos gets it away. Vieira. Good ball, good take. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Van Basten. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Dunkirk leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. So we're underway for the second half. Doué. He's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Bale! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Now it's Doué. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Hazard. Moved on forwards. That has not gone well. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bale. Neither of these. It's Bale! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Bale. And it's Hazard. Messi. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this.
Ibrahimovic. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. Messi with the short one. Hangs one in. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Floated through. Desai makes the interception. Vieira. That pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Not the most convincing of passes. Pull it. Vieira. That's good running with the ball. Pull it. Ambitious ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Drills one in. Baresi gets it clear. Vieira! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Pull it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pull it has got himself a free kick. Gerrard gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Van der Sar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Pullet picks it up out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Doué. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. That's a decent clearance. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he can thump it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, cracking ball. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to get it clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Van der Sar. Lobbed in behind. Toure calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic running with the ball. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
He has found the way through. Nesta is there to clear. "26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst."
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down at half-time, and his header just after the break sparked that extraordinary miracle against one of Europe's finest teams, finest defences. It is, of course, the legend, the leader, that is Stevie G. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? Played into space, and this is Vieri. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Quarter of an hour played.
There they go, hunting again.
Caceres. Now it's Rivaldo.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's found a way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Real chance! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Shevchenko. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authority to this.
Rivaldo! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zanetti. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. Stood up well to him there. Cross to the back post. Towering header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And they win it back again. Now it's Doué. Odo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That could spell trouble. Shevchenko finds himself offside. Odo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Great vision. Serginho looking to hit the byline here. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a really well-measured ball. Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho has it in a what? And a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Caceres.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Vieri. Gerrard. And the finish! It's in! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce...
That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And we are back on the way. That has been cut short. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Gerrard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Doué. Look at the space here. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Van Dijk. Barella. Played out to the left flank. And it's Rivaldo. Caceres picks it up out wide. Impressive jump! Caught offside that time. Cruyff needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
PSG on the counter-attack. Nicely weighted ball. Otto makes a move down the right. Oh, can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. And it's Rivaldo. He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nesta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Shevchenko! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cannavaro. Caceres engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. That's a good foray he's making. And it's Gerrard. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... Oh no, what has happened here? No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Otto. Rivaldo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Short changes him with that pass. Caceres tries to pass it through. Caceres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's going wide left. Oh, it's Gerrard.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Doué. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Doué aims beyond the defence. The cross. Caceres. Knocks it into space. Cruyff tries to play it through, and that could set him on his way. Barella conjures time and space where few can. And it's Gerrard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Changement
The
pour
two
le Paris
coaches
Saint-Germain.
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 8, Gérard. À leur place, le numéro 5, le numéro 7. Changement.
He's not got that quite right. And he's straight offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking for the run, and here's Mbappe. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. Neymar, spread it left. Now it's Diaz. Diaz, he's picked his way through. Messi. Now it's Mbappe, and he's in on goal. And that is that. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Et qui porte une casquette bleue. Attention.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. And the lineup suggests, Jim, that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Diaz. Nicely weighted ball. Diaz! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Quick look, then plays it in. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, this does not look good. Nicely aimed pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pass is just off target. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko. Lovely bit of skill.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar making a dash for it. Lovely, now then, it's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Probing pass. Diaz receives it in a wide position. Gerrard. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So it is still 0-0. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He'll fancy himself from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. And he's only too happy. He's had a shot! Goal! Turkey! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Turkey are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has been cut short. Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. And it's Zanetti. Vieira running with intent. No outsmarting him this time. Some good work on the right flank here. It's been slipped through. Can he finish? He lifts the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Turkey are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Neymar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Only partially clear. A header! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Turkey find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now, can they get him away? Hoisted in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chips it
Minutes
through.
has been indicated.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's
Oh, great leap! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Please be made aware.
So that's it for the
smoking
first
is
half,
only
and
permitted
everyone
in
takes
designated
a
areas
well-earned
within these
rest.
grounds.
So off we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Heading backwards.
modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. Shevchenko. That has not gone well. Vieira. Yaya Toure. And Diaz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a throw.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Turkey are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, and Cruyff! And it's in! You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful...
And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vieira. And it's Messi. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's well spotted. Diaz. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. Vieira. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi! Oh, he's done it! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Turkey are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Serginho Diaz receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard can get it clear. Decent chance! Rummenigge. Aims beyond the defence. Now Mbappe. Tries a shot! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat.
Here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar stood his ground strongly. He is just caressing the ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rummenigge. Oh, super ball. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Cruyff, looking for the run. Garcia is there to clear. Messi. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Gerrard delivers. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cannavaro. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Serginho. Diaz gets into a good position. Messi. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, good. And Cruyff! No, that's just wide. And smartly reclaimed. And that's that. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Rashford. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's rather hopeful. Cleared away. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. He's had it taken off him. And he's intervened well there. There will be a throw-in. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! It's a loose, and it's come back out to him. Pullet gets flagged offside. Shevchenko constantly looking for the ball into the box. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Gerrard. It's not an especially good pass, that. He won't be happy with that one.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chiellini. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Rashford. Tottenham have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Rashford. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Baresi calmly anticipates. Gerrard. And it's Zanetti. Back to the keeper it goes. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's the throw. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to cross. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Shevchenko. Rashford. It's Rashford! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doué. He's having a pop! Oh, wow! That's crazy! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
1 minute at a time.
That's destined for the flank. Nicely aimed pass.
How many interceptions have we seen?
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan coming in at half-time, leading by
And a quick
1 goal to
announcement for the
nil.
benefit of anybody who has found
I thought that was a
themselves
decent
little lost
45
today.
minutes of
Please
football,
look at the
plenty of
screen for
signs that both
information on how to
managers can
find your
take
way
a
around
lot
this
of
stadium.
encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So the action resumes.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard spots it and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the through ball. Now there's a fine ball. Gerrard. Now it's Hullet. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that has put paid to that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's there to get it away. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Gerrard. Gets his head on it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's been hooked away. And that was very necessary. It's going to be another throw. Chiellini can clear it away. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look at... Goes for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has ended up in no man's land. And there's green grass ahead of him. Hullet. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rashford. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Hullet. Looking for the run. Gerrard. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both
Dembele.
benches.
Number 14, Hullet. Number 9, Kvaratskhelia. Coming on the field, number 19, Shevchenko. Number
Doué.
11, Darwin Núñez.
He's got away.
Number 21.
Plenty to aim at here. Crosses it in.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gerrard wins the duel this time. Doué, rapid and full of intent. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Cruyff. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Floated through. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Doué.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Goes for a shot! Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Nunez finds himself offside. And this is Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello,
Voted
attendees.
man of
This
the
is a
match,
lost
and
children
deservedly so.
announcement. With the father of a boy in
Any
a yellow
reflections on what
t-shirt.
you've... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Vieira. Spread to the right. Figo.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Figo crosses. Baresi gets it away. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been cut short. That's going right the way across.
Figo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Irwin. Gerrard does well to get it back. Cross needs to be good. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Oh, he's found support out wide. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Figo. Figo. That's very neat. And here's Figo. It's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Shevchenko. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Doué. And this is Ronaldinho. Chance to deliver, and it's hoisted clear. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Zanetti. Baresi. And it's Zanetti. Roberto Carlos trying to keep this in. Gerrard. Shevchenko going after that. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a throw. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Haaland! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Beckenbauer plays it all the way forward. Looking for a runner. And he cuts out the supply. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Snyder, knocks it out wide. Irwin finding himself in space. And that's been drilled in, and he can clear it away. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko is flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played out to the left flank. Cruyff. Cruyff gets flagged offside. No way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good spread. Figo. Now it's Figo. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be
that's well spotted.
Time.
Deftly away. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 10, Schneider.
Gets us going once more.
Coming on to replace him is...
So neither side has yet broken through.
Bellingham.
Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bellingham. That's Pirlo.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Toure is there to clear. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Into the channel. Searching pass is played there. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Haaland. Pirlo, nicely spread. Figo delivers. He's having a shot! And no mistake. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. Gerrard picks it up out wide. Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. That's a good ball out wide. A probing pass. Bellingham looking to receive it in space. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
we've not seen much from this team as a...
It's Figo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Haaland! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
54 minutes is number 21, Erling Haaland.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He is through here. And here's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Shevchenko, not the most accurate pass. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Distributed tidily. Now it's Figo. Pass somewhat off target. Baresi. 75 minutes played. And that's another good win of the ball. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Figo, just eases him off the ball, pinches it off him. Nicked it back promptly. Pass is just off target.
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack for that matter.
Cruyff is herring after that one. Now it's Doué. And this is Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 22.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Figo.
It's a good run down the right.
Roberto Carlos.
He has found the way through.
Coming on the field.
That's good defensive
Number
concentration.
2, Riker. Number 4, Park Ji-sung. Number 80, Ronaldinho.
Got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 3
Played
minutes
through for him.
added time.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung finds himself offside. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your
And
final
we'd like to
thoughts,
inform
Jim?
you now
Well,
that the
Peter,
latest
I really
travel
couldn't
information
see
is
what this...